Previously, we talked about confidence and the difference between a confident posture, or what another sees as confidence, and the genuine confidence that one feels from within, based on one's integrity or the integration of action and speech. Because, like the root word of confidence itself states, confidence means to act with faith, and integrity is that main ingredient for how we can increase faith in ourselves. But as we previously also stated, there is also a second way for how to increase faith, which is the classic way of faith. Greetings, fellow Meaning Crusaders. This is John Angeli with the Center for Meaningful Leadership, the best place to get actionable insights for how to lead with greater meaning in your mission. Now today, I wanted to talk to you quickly about the confidence of having a faith beyond oneself. That is, how can we build a confidence by trusting in a power that's greater than ourselves, or as it is commonly known, by having faith in God. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this page, or if you don't follow us already, make sure that you click that button right here now, because we have new videos and new posts weekly. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned. Okay, so how does one increase confidence by having faith in God? Now, I know for some, this idea can sound a bit strange, but first let's consider, where is confidence or acting with faith actually needed? Well, faith is always required whenever one enters into an uncertain future, where you do not know how your actions will turn out. Faith is needed whenever the outcome is uncertain. The greater the uncertainty, the greater the needed faith or confidence. By contrast, a completely predictable situation, one that you have done 1,000 times before, where you know what is going to happen next, this does not require much faith. Tying your shoes, for example, is something that you are already confident in because you have done it so many times before. If you just follow your muscle memory, you will know the end result and what it amounts to. But what happens when you enter a completely new scenario where the future outcome is totally unpredictable? For example, how confident are you to start a new business or a new career in an industry that you are not familiar with? How confident are you that you will be successful? Or if you are single, for example, how confident are you to walk up to a stranger that you are attracted to, introduce yourself, and to end upon a good outcome? Well, the levels of confidence that you will have in any of these scenarios depends on the faith that you can draw forth from within. You can trust your own integrity in the face of situations like these because you have done similar kinds of things before, and you are able to achieve successful outcomes. You have great integrity, and you can trust that. Or you can trust God, or that power that is beyond yourself, that regardless of what happens, God has got your back. You can place your trust in the intelligence that brought forth the entire universe into being, and that this event right here and right now, no matter how uncertain it is, that this can be for your benefit, pending that you know it is in alignment with God's will for His creation. Faith here is a borrowed trust, as it were, based on the nature of God. You are confident because you know that if your actions are aligned with truth, with love, with goodness, that these actions will ultimately succeed because this is the nature of God Himself. You trust because you know your actions align with the will of God for His own creation. As such, you can be confident as going forward into an uncertain future, resting not on your own strength, but on the strength of the transcendental order, brought all things into being. And that this same transcendental order that extends into the present will also extend into the future. As such, you can trust that no matter what happens, you will be okay because God is on your side. And as tradition puts it, if God Himself is for you, who can then be against you? And so the more you surrender yourself into this line of thinking, the stronger will be your faith, the more confident you will feel. Now, this transcendental confidence, as it were, is by no means an easy feat. This is why leaders like Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King are so rare, because to have this level of trust and capacity to surrender to this greater, unseen power, you cannot just fake. This has to be earned with much understanding, much contemplation, and much compassionate practice, day by day, hour by hour, one person at a time. And yet, isn't this the ultimate kind of confidence? Till next time, let's live life with meaning.